Dead America, the second month, the Texas Panhandle, Parts 1 through 6 box set. Written by Derek Slaton. Narrated by Aaron Smith. Dead America, the second month, the Texas Panhandle, Part 1. Written by Derek Slaton. Narrated by Aaron Smith. Chapter 1. Rebuild Day 12. Day 0 plus 42. The sun peeked through the blinds of the cramped office trailer, illuminating the desks and now meaningless paperwork strewn about them. The light was enough to pierce Jackie's closed eyes, and she groaned, raking her nails through her faded purple hair. She hadn't been getting a very good rest on the floor anyway, but it was better than the previous few weeks she'd spent out in the middle of nowhere. After her close encounter on the night all of this end-of-the-world madness began, Jackie had fled civilization with her bass player Ethan and the sound guy from the bar they'd been scheduled to play at, Alonzo. She glanced over at their sleeping forms, the light not fazing them in the slightest. She sighed, sitting up. There was a calendar on the wall that still said October. She couldn't remember if this had all happened in October or November. She tried to think back, but it just wouldn't come. Jackie shook her head in frustration, realizing she didn't even know what month it currently was. She assumed it was getting close to December because the weather was getting cold, a fact made painfully clear as the blanket that had been covering her slid down to her waist. She chuckled in spite of herself as she pulled the blanket back up, wrapping it tightly around her. The date didn't matter anymore. No tour dates to get to, no bills coming due, no family events that she had to come up with an excuse to miss. The only thing that mattered now was living another day. This sounded great in theory, but it was becoming more and more difficult. They were under constant threat of attack from those undead things, which was why they'd had to leave their camping spot in the middle of nowhere and come to the relative comfort of this office shed. Luckily, the family that had already staked claim to it, the Connors, were nice enough people. Betty, Carl, and their teenage son Ed had been hesitant at first, but once they realized they didn't have to share food, they were okay, even welcoming to the extra people. Walking corpses weren't the only threat out there. Jackie...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?